Doing it, body. Doing it, body. Moaning. Moaning. Can't even see my shit, fuck it. Jumping it down. Who's who? Hey. Back. Moving that body. Moving that body. Nonin. In the morning. Okay, DJ Chark. What the fuck? 2,000 yards? Shit. 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 Oh yeah.
And we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on second down is Smith. Man open left side, it's Williams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now it's Smith.
Ah, good shit.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's going to take this one
good
to
shit.
the 37-yard line.
I don't know how they see that nigga.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
What?
And an alley to run.
Hell no, nah. You got a jiggy on that motherfucker.
25 yards.
Hell no. Nah.
There and also a first
Fuck
down.
you, Joey.
That outside handoff to the left.
Fuck you.
That play has to warm
That shit
the
bullshit.
heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were
That's
supposed to.
bullshit.
They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Let's go. Good D.
Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Trubisky.
Yeah.
Now another one thrown incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Good D. Good D for a turnover. Good D.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. But good things are in store here today for them.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Leonard Williams in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Airing one out for Crowder.
Fuck no. This nigga came. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come
Fuck
firing
no.
right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to
Let's go right back, baby. Shrug him off. Let's go. Run that shit, Carlos. You can't be that fucking slow, bro. You can't be that fucking slow. Fuck all that. Hell no. They made up for that shit. They made up for that shit, though. They made up for that shit, though.
You just can't do it.
After the interception, here's Smith.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good...
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed,
Some bullshit, man. Some fucking bullshit, Joey.
That's why you rely on your left tackle.
Fuck your defense.
Offensive lineman to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Here's Smith on the chip down. He finds Kamara. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard.
Man, that's covered 2 twice. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, now.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Yeah.
Play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Fuck all that.
Now he'll let it go deep left.
And he got burnt, cuh.
He's got him in.
And he got burnt, cuh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! I'm crying. And he got burnt? Are you serious? Oh my. Who was that? Who slow ass was that?
Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
In a cover of 4, that shit broken. I thought they fixed it. That shit broken.
Off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now it's Barner.
Oh, we should have been gone. We should have been gone right there.
29-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the
I got a yard.
position battle as a general.
We got a yard, y'all.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Come on, let's change that. Let's change the shit.
Pick up there a 20-yard.
We ain't come this far for all that shit, man.
Tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Not afraid.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver.
Damn, late hit. Fuck, where the flag? My nigga just died out here.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing is Smith, being chased out left. Caught left side by Cobb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for
Wow.
Johnson. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder.
We fucking probably missed it. What'd I say? What did I say? Oh, just cause that little... Oh, my God. This is the last time I played this nigga, man.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts.
I don't know how I missed that.
And I don't think this was
That 12-mile-per-hour win, bro.
misses you can have.
They'll begin the drive with
None of that, dog.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he's he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Good shit, D. Good shit.
Picked off by Kayvon Webster, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. On 1st down, Smith. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Okay. Oh my God. Bro, why did he jump? Oh my God. I can't catch a break. My best receiver.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
My best receiver, man.
And that'll make this a 2nd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down.
This nigga is burning Brett Grimes, bro. And then he picks up his own fumble. Oh my God. Oh, bro, Brett Grimes, you got to go, bro. You got to go. Get your ass out the game, bro. Get your ass out my game. Your ass slow than motherfucking. Boy, you look. The nigga got beat, bro. Off the ball, okay? Off the fucking ball.
And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Shit, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This is Howard on 2nd down.
No block shit.
And he's able to work it here to the
no block shit, doc.
7 yards on the pickup there.
Might get ugly here.
1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Trubisky to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Adrian Claiborne continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Wow.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Antonio Callaway.
That shit still don't stop these fucking wheel routes.
The Bengals add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver.
That's crazy.
Sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
I was down this much last time, man. Fuck.
What it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Smith and the Chiefs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Bengal pressure.
Kamara block fucking somebody, man.
Jalen Smith not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. To throw on 2nd down. Smith.
Pick. A lot of damn pressure.
4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of
good shit.
That was really amped up.
Got my head up, boy.
They didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Shit might be over, dog.
Offense now making their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
God.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
But you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Throw left side complete. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Smith.
Man, that's a dime, man. Block, man.
He goes down.
You doing that fucking whatever, man. Just block him and that was a dime. You just block him and it's a fucking dime.
Growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Airing one out for Crowder. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. A shotgun snap for Smith, eluding the pressure right. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Smith throwing again. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Smith now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. Dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To the air again, Smith. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. It's a foot race. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that
This
play.
Chark motherfucker fast as fuck. Who is this nigga?
Tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Gotta go. Red, up. Hey, gotta go. Red, up.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Smith.
Yeah, ain't nobody open.
This
This nigga got Barr on the line.
In there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Flushed out right. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, hauled in by
I seen that too.
And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City.
I'm trying to get to that motherfucker.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you usually have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up.
Picky!
And that's when you can hit them big.
Oh my God!
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up in.
I don't even want to talk about
The
it.
positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Trubisky draw play, gives to Howard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
That wheel shit again.
Flush to his right.
I knew it, bro. I seen that shit, man. What the fuck?
And the Bengals just continue to pour it on.
Everything's a wheel.
And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And out come the Chiefs now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Smith now. Throwing again. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
That's a pick. Oh my.
Another interception. Picked up by Fabian.
Oh my.
Get this back to the 32-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Melvin Ingram in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Sharp's got it left side. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't have to make contract time.
This nigga ran the fake wheel on me.
That's Malone. Back now in Cincinnati.
Oh, no, he ran that shit, the PA shit, the one I run. That looked like that fake wheel.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff to Abdullah. Oh, now he bowls him over. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll come out in the pistol. And as he sees the play clock ticking down, Marvin Lewis decides to call a timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Red, up. Move.
Now it's Trubisky. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. In for the score. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, Bring your game.
Buyer beware. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Now it's Barner. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up that.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you talk about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, it's Howard.
Like, what the fuck?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and it's a 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Pick it, bitch, damn!
Is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
Gotta go.
Now Trubisky. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Let's go, we're on the ball.
On first down, they run with Howard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They go with Howard again, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On 3rd down, this is Howard, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a 33-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Now it's Barner. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Anthony Barr getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, Smith. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got